Okay, that is my pretty Christmas decoration, but what I wanted to show you is I'm going to start a fire, and there's some burnt up logs. You know how hard that is to catch fire. And there's some regular logs, and I made up some sawdust in a cellophane bag, which you could use for little trash bags around the house like everybody else does. But I decided to put sawdust in them to see if it would work for a fire starter, and they work so good every time that I wanted to show you how easy it is. That's a log on top of it. Actually, I forgot the kindling. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And a few pieces of kindling. I'll grab a few more. Okay. A few pieces of kindling. And then put a piece of firewood on top of it. Alright, there you go. And I'm going to show you how easy this is to catch fire. It is so amazing. You want to be up top when you go to light the lighter. Okay. No mess, no fuss, and it goes really fast. Isn't that gorgeous and amazing? I just couldn't believe it. I figured it would work good, but I didn't know it was going to work this good. Alright. Sorry, I dropped the screen, so I was trying to hurry up and put it on. But look at that. Catching fire. I'm gonna move. There you go. So try it for yourself if you don't believe me. See how there are created little embers where the sawdust is. It's that fast that it creates the little embers and sort of little coals, so it will start a fire immediately. So if you are running around trying to start a fire anywhere, if you're camping, if you're at home freezing to death, in a snowstorm, trying to get warm, if you happen to have some sawdust and a little cellophane bag, then now you know what will start your fire immediately. Like I said, no playing around with it. I've been doing it several days in a row to try to test it out to see if it would work every time, and it has worked every time. I just couldn't believe it. And if it didn't work, I would imagine that you wouldn't have to play with it that much. But I'm telling you, I know it's not really, all that great for burning plastic, but it's a really thin plastic and it goes straight up into the chimney. So it's not like you're, being a caveman and starting your fire on the carpet and breathing it in. But, I think that's what the magic is that helps it keep it, get the fire going, is the little tiny bit of plastic. And of course, the little wood chips that are sawdust. And I just picked a huge bag up from the weed and feed store for like $7, and that'll probably make up, at bare minimum, 50 bags. I would say probably, 100, maybe more. But man, what a bargain for a fire starter. If you had 2 bags stacked on top of each other, you might not need the kindling, but I found that it works really good with the kindling. But like I said, if you don't have kindling, try it with 2 bags stacked on top of each other. Like I said, it works so good, it might just work without the kindling, which is really amazing. As you know, because it's really hard to start a fire without kindling. Well, there you go. It's still working after 7 minutes, and you can see where the fire has caught onto the logs. So I'm sure you can tell that this fire is going to keep going for a long time, and I know it will. So there you have it. There's your little magic trick to start a fire immediately with a homemade fire starter.